Hello, welcome back to the channel. Coming up in this episode, we're going to go and do the NC500, and John and Gro standing there together, the ultimate picture, having a hug. When it was just the sun was coming up, there was someone creeping around. I generally thought it was like a midnight stalker. There's the fumes in the air, so we're so happy that we're slightly drunk as we're riding along. Well, you know this is going to be good, so let's get into it. Cue the intro.
It's currently 7:08. The great yellow sun is reflecting in your deep blue eyes. The day has begun. You spin around, you laugh to yourself. And I see you shine in every color, resting your head in my arms. You sing la la la.
Well, today is going to be really exciting because we're going to go and do the NC500, and for a lot of people, they dream about coming and doing it, and if you've done it, you'll know how pretty it is. So if you're kind of new to this channel or you've not seen the last couple of episodes, we're going to end up doing the beginning of the NC500, get it up, and then we need to get to John and Groats. So we're not covering the entire whole of the NC500, but we're going to do some of it today, and then we've got some other plans for the next few days. But like I said, if you're new and you've not been watching the channel, I'll just go through the bikes that we're taking. So the bike I'll be riding is the Royal Enfield Himalayan. Now this is brand new, it's literally just had its first service and it's incredible, it's really awesome. And then Mr. Dazza is going to be on his Honda Monkey bike, what is quite literally the best motorcycle in the world. And again, is absolutely awesome, and literally he's got all the kit on the back here to rescue us. Look, first aid kit, everything else. He is like our support hero of the channel that we know is basically like wearing an extra safe condom. This guy is going to keep us absolutely protected and safe all the way through. And then the sidekick is riding his Aprilia Pegaso. That's all I need to say really. It's just the sidekick's Aprilia Pegaso, also known as the pedo bike. Yeah, maybe you'll get a better one day. So sidekick, yes, you can see you're busy, you've just done all the cooking and washing up and stuff like that, doing your job. But are you excited about today? NC500, dude. Yeah,
it's going to be good, isn't it? Looking forward to it.
I know.
Get out on the bike, give it a go, because I've not used it yet. So yeah, it's going to be a good day.
It's like a proper dream. It's to think that how many times have we watched other people riding it, and today we get to go and do it. And John and Gro standing there together, the ultimate picture, having a hug, sticking a sticker on. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah, good day. Let's get out on the bikes. Come on.
So Mr. Dazza, how excited are you that we're going to do the NC500? It's like a dream come true, isn't it?
Oh, it's 11 out of 10, isn't it?
It's going to, well, Wheelbix will probably break down.
Yeah. Somebody's got to break down, obviously, haven't they?
That's why you're here.
Obviously, yeah. To measure the bikes up, see if we can get these bigger puppies in that.
Well, we noticed this morning, when it was just the sun was coming up, there was someone creeping around. I generally thought it was like a midnight stalker, like a guy in a kilt trying to get into my camper van. But then I realised it was you outside, measuring the length of our bikes, walking over to your van and scratching your head.
Yeah, I was thinking I'll have to take the bed out, get them to corner maybe, but I think we'll squeeze it in.
Yeah?
But somebody might have to ride in the top box on the way back.
That's a Porsche top box as well.
It's Porsche, yeah.
So you don't go cheap.
No,
not at all.
It's all the comforts of Porsche and speed, obviously.
Absolutely. You know, you've got a Porsche box, it must obviously do Porsche speeds. Oh, yeah. But anyway, you're taking the monkey bike, so again we know that we're safe, and I'm just dead excited to do. So should we get on the bikes and get on this adventure?
Let's do it.
Well, here we go. Mr. Dazza on the monkey, Darren on the Aprilia, and me on the Royal Enfield. We all ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
Let's get going. Let's go and do the west side of the NC500, all the way to John and Groats, and put the sticker, the helmet head crest sticker, on the famous bit. East side, sorry. East side. I did say that earlier as well. East side. Yeah. Right, boys.
Let's do this.
get out of Dodge. Well, we've literally done a mile and a half, and I kid you not, Scotland has already answered the calls for absolute amazement. It's breathtaking. So I pulled over because I have to show you this. This is Loch Fleet. Look at it.
You're taking my hand, leading the way, staying the night. Looking at you, making your moves, there is no silence. I wish you'd never let go. All this moving in the zone, I'ma lose it out of control. Yeah. Looking so sweet, but you're dynamite. I just wanna dance with you. Feeling that burn, I'm not getting out. Yeah. Baby, you make me lose my mind.
Dude, I mean, look at it, Sidekick. That is just, it's like from a movie.
It's amazing already, isn't it? Like 5 minutes out of the campsite, we've seen Highland cows, there's been a ruin of a castle, and then this beautiful loch that we're riding round.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely fantastic.
And this is just the beginning.
Yeah.
Just the beginning. I can't wait. We've got days of this, mate. Days.
It's going to be amazing.
Let's power up. Let's go to the next amazing thing. I'm hoping that we'll be stopping every 5 minutes, but reality of it is we actually had about a 76 mile journey. And we've got about 74 still to go, so we've got to do a little bit of mileage, but I just can't wait for the next thing.
Yeah, no, it's Scotland is not going to fail to deliver, is it?
He already has delivered. The important thing now is we're going to get to show everybody what the east side of the NC500 is actually like. But so far, it's not disappointing. Well, mate, look at that. Right next to us, on the right side of us, is the sea.
It's amazing, isn't it?
What a view. And the sun is literally bouncing off of it as well. So it's spectacular. And I know you won't get it in the camera how pretty that is, but for me as a person, it feels always quite special when you that kind of coastal road and you're kind of following it and you look out and it's just nothing but blue.
No, it is, isn't it? It is special riding along the coastal routes. Really nice, and especially up here in Scotland. I mean, the views are absolutely fantastic.
Now, do you think because there's so many whiskey breweries making pure whiskey ale, distilleries, places that make whiskey, do you think that there's the fumes in the air, so we're so happy that we're slightly drunk as we're riding along?
Yeah, or it could still be the effects of the whiskey we drank last night.
Yeah, well, that was it. Mr. Dazza, bless him, bought, what was it, 12-year-old single malt?
Yes.
And it was very nice, and I think out of the entire bottle there is probably 3 or 4 little sips left.
Yeah, it did go down rather well, didn't it?
It did. And the thing of it is, every time we forgot something, we were walking somewhere, we had to go back and have another glass.
Yeah, walked up to the restaurant, didn't we, to get something to eat, forgot something, went back, had another drink, walked up, forgot something else, went back, had another drink. So yeah, the bottle soon disappeared.
It did. But anyway, back to the NC500. Now what I'd say, I don't know about you, but this is quite fast A road, obviously the A9, and look at it. Look at this sweeping bends that are coming up now. Now it's very hard to hold back and not go absolutely nuts, because you just want to give it some beans and try and, you know, have that kind of feel with this scenery. But I think because of especially having the monkey bike with us as well, is that we can sort of relax back a bit and just take it in.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably a good job the monkey is there, just keeping us, just winding us in a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I think this is the kind of road you can get yourself in trouble on. This is almost biker paradise.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, we have from here 64 beautiful miles to go until we can put the Royal Helmet Head crest on that board and celebrate that moment. And yeah, we are nailing it now. We are getting there. Well, we have just found a really cool place to pull over and go and explore, because that's why we're on this route. Now we're going to a place called Badby Historic Clearance Village, and again, I just know all this stuff and didn't read it off of a sign whatsoever. We're going to go and check it out and just see what's there, because it's just to the side of the road. A lay-by, you pull in and then head half a kilometre up some dodgy track and see what's there. So let's go and check it out. So this village, the first families arrived here in around the 1760s, and they lived here until 1901 when the last family left. Now, it is right on top of a cliff, as you've seen, and do you know what? It is proper windy, so they used to have to tether down their animals because they'd literally get blown off of the cliff. I mean, that's nuts. Now, the last family to leave came back about 10 years later, and behind me, the monument is what they had erected to sort of celebrate the place and remind people. But of course, right now it's just a load of bricks on top of a cliff, what's really pretty. But there you go, another factual 11 out of 10 history lesson. But it is generally worth a walk down because the views from here and the sea, it's just absolutely gorgeous. Well, Sidekick, what do you think?
Oh, it's amazing, isn't it? But imagine being out here in the winter. They were pretty hard, wearing a kilt.
Getting a bit of the old wind up your old bits.
You know, yeah.
Do you reckon you would shrink?
Definitely. It's amazing they actually produced any children, really, wouldn't it?
To be fair, yeah. Now, I am desperate for a wee. I came down here expecting to find a, 1700s loo for me to use, and there's people around, so I can't just whip it out.
Do you go and stand right down there near the cliff?
On the edge of the cliff?
Yeah, you'll be fine. You stand there.
And just pee off the end?
Yeah, you'll be right, yeah.
Oh, cool. Let's go and do that then. I'm desperate for a wee, man. Desperate.
Tonight we're running on the right track.